to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at Pitch Practice, the show.
Have you seen Google's new VO3 video creation tool? It is seriously next level. Now, if you're a content creator, this could change the game because making high quality video content faster and smarter than ever. The VO3 uses AI to generate cinematic studio style videos with just a prompt. It understands complex scenes, camera angles, and editing styles instantly. It's great for creators who want a pro level content without pro level gear or time. It'll cut down production time so you can focus on strategy and storytelling. Perfect for ads, social media, brand storytelling, and more with minimal effort. It's insane. If you want to stand out without burning out, tools like VO3 are the future. And Brandon and I will dive deep into this new tool on today's episode of Pitch Practice,
The show.
the show. What's up, Brandon? What's up?
What's up, man? Trying to recover from that AI snafu that just happened, man. It was quite hilarious, if I do say so myself.
AI snafu. Wait a minute. What did I miss?
You didn't miss anything unless you didn't watch the video I sent over to you, which doesn't sound like you did.
Oh, do you calling that a snafu?
Yeah.
That looked like it was on purpose. Did you actually do that on purpose?
No, I didn't do that on purpose. Like, I'll read you the prompt. Like, this is the scene. This is the last scene. Scene 4. All right. This is scene 4, call to action. Scene purpose, tell them what to do. Title, let's walk it out together. Spots are limited. Drop your info below. He doesn't talk. We'll send you everything you need. Let's walk it out together. Visual description, actor, same coach from scene 2. Setting, close up now, still on treadmill, but slowed to a walking pace. She's pointing at the screen, smiling, then motions come on with hand, direct, supportive, confident. And that's not what it produced at
Oh
all.
my gosh. That was your prompt. That was nothing near what the video was.
No.
Well, it was as far as the treadmill.
Yeah. So AI still has issues with their hands. And it is not good at all. Like, I just put it into Sora and it gave me something absolutely crazy. So I don't know what to do with this final scene. Like, I'm stuck. I almost want to run with the original one because it's absolutely hilarious, and I know it will go freaking viral if I make the video and send it over to my client to run to get people into the into the webinar. I mean, I think it will.
Oh,
I don't know. It definitely, they're definitely
yeah, send
talking
that one
about it.
over. Yeah, send that one over. That's definitely going to get people to sign up for the webinar. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why my. I feel like the volume is kind of low.
On
Could
what?
could just be on my side, coming
Yeah.
through my earphones. Let me check here. Yeah, because I've got the. Okay, let me see here. Hold on. All right. Just checking my sounds. Looks like we should be good for my sounds. And then I'm checking the volume on my computer here. Let's check that out real quick and make sure that the volume, How do you check the volume on this Mac? Yeah, I never know how to do anything on this freaking Mac.
It's the F11 or F12 key controls your volume.
All right. Oh, there it is. Wait, there it is, right there. Sound. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. All right. Output volume. It's up at the max. All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay. Say again.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. Alert volume is up. Play sound. Da da da. Play feedback when volume is changed. Headphone port. All right. Okay. I guess we just have to deal with this current level of volume. I always remember it seems like I'm always getting a better reception. How's it going, Brandon?
It's going, man. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit shorter week. I think I took a little, yeah, I definitely enjoyed some of the vacation time there. So let me move this over too. That way, I don't know, I'm experimenting with a few things. Let us know where you're watching from down in the comments. The hash comments, hashtag where you're watching from. We've got an exciting topic tonight. We are talking about none other than some new technology that it's like always, it's like a constant, never ending battle with AI, right?
I wouldn't call it a battle, but it's definitely evolving at a faster pace than a lot of things out in the marketplace today with the new models that keep popping up and the different iterations that that keep getting released. I mean, it is definitely hard to keep up. Again, I just kind of stick with ChatGPT. Gemini is stepping its game up. It's kind of taking over the uh, video game now. And what's up, Uncle? And so a lot to unpack, man. I mean, it's not unlimited. In fact, I was trying to make a 30-second commercial tonight, and I was like kind of pre-prompting it, things like that, and playing around with a couple of prompts to create a video for a client that has a webinar coming up. And I got to the last one and it didn't come out right. And then I go to try to edit and fix it, and I can't make any more videos until the 7th of June now. So I got to wait a week, which is absolutely crazy. And
That is crazy.
I think I only made 8 videos, like 8 video prompts, and then it shut me down for a week.
So everybody out there watching, thanks for tuning in. We love to see you. Thanks for your comments down there. What's up, Elisa? Hi from Vegas. Hope you're enjoying the Vegas weather out there. What's up? Is that your uncle?
Yeah, it's my Uncle Kelvin down in Puerto Rico.
Oh, he's down in Puerto Rico. He says love and success, nephew. What's up, Puerto Rico? And thanks for tuning in. So today's episode, we're talking about something that I think we all need to be paying attention to. I think we all need to be paying attention to this. And even though I called it a battle, right? I called it a battle because the pace at which AI is being created, updated, and these changes, it's breakneck speed. When and today we're talking about the Google VO3. Is that right? Can you tell us? Can you give us an overview of when this was released, Brandon? What it does, what this might mean, just set the stage for what we're going to be talking about tonight.
So the VO3 is a direct competitor of Sora from ChatGPT. Sora, depending on what paid level you have, you can get up to a 10-second clip. I think on the basic version, I don't know if it's a separate subscription from the actual chat itself, which I guess I have. I can only do 5 seconds. But if you have a Google Workspace account, you get access to pro level Gemini and VO3. And VO3 gives you 8 second clips. So you get 3 extra seconds. So it kind of will make your video creations a lot easier. But you are limited to a certain number of prompts within a week. Like you just can't go prompted to generate videos like unlimited, which kind of stinks because again, I was like at the very end, last scene, and I was playing around with it before, and now I'm stuck with this scene that just doesn't work at all. So, um, yeah, I mean, I think the quality is absolutely crazy. I mean, we can share one of the clips
So tell
that I generated.
so 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 tell us, in the world of marketing, that's the area that we kind of want to focus on,
Yeah.
because of course, this is a tool it's not limited to just online marketers. It's something that's available for everyone out there. If you have an internet connection, you've got Google, you can get access to this. But as far as the world of marketing, the implications that it can mean for the industry, and what type of uh, what type of impact, what can we do, what can this mean for because I think when I think video production, I think about movies, I think about ads, I think about how we were talking about this, what is it, video display ads, being able to display your product, your clothes, and other and just being able to display your product in use. I think that's really where this implication comes in. And it's interesting because I think about it too, even in the world of being a creator, right, Brandon?
Hmm.
I've heard some people saying that these types of videos could replace creators. What do you think?
I don't think it'll replace creators. You'll never get rid of the um, the human element of it. Um, I think right now it's really good for showcasing things, product, clothings, maybe using a piece of equipment. You know, there are some mini movies kind of being created now. In Google's AI advertising event, which happened last week or the week before, they did highlight that somebody made, or one company made an ad 100% with VO, and it was obviously a branding ad. I don't think there was any voiceover to it. I don't remember. I wasn't paying that close attention, but I was just kind of blown away on one. The video quality of it was pretty good. What was off was the fact that the actor, they couldn't get the exact look of the actor in all of the scenes, so that kind of threw it off a little bit. But I mean, production wise, if you're a good prompt generator and you know how to edit and do transitions right, and you have access to um, these models, because there's a ton of scenes in there for a 30-second commercial, or maybe it was actually even a minute, right? So if you don't get it right the first time with VO, like, you're locked out for at least a week. So I don't know how long it took them to do it, but at the end it was good. I mean, just kind of blew you away. And then I just watched something on YouTube. I'll tell you the title of it. Google, if you just look up Google VO3 demo by Black Mixture is the channel. Um, Cinematic scenes and character voices. So you can have the person speak with VO now. And some of the clips and videos in there were pretty cool. Like, there was one scene where it was a medication commercial about taking a pill to attract puppies. And it was just all these little clips about people talking about how great it is that they have a puppy now and what the puppy does. There was a stand-up comedian scene, like an 8-second joke. There was a SWAT team scene, and I didn't get the rest of the video, but I mean, some of the stuff on here is just absolutely crazy insane to what you can do with it now. But again, it's not going to take away from the human element and human actors and real cinematography. That's not going to be replaced just yet. But it's a good filler for now. Like if you're on a budget and you can't afford a full scale, production of your widget, like if you can upload an image of it and know how to prompt uh, the deal and how it's used, you can get a decent 30-second commercial out of it.
Okay. Does it allow you to upload images? Excuse me, to upload images, and it can take that image and say I have a mouse, right? And I want this mouse to be displayed on a model or something like that. Remember, I think I've seen where you can actually take a picture of some items and AI will actually take that item that you've taken a picture of, and uh, it will display that image on a model, or it will display your product image with someone holding it or with someone actually using it, and it takes that that static object or that just a straight product, and it will turn that product into uh, a complete video ad, or maybe even an advert, because we want what we're looking for in advertising our products. We're looking for either print, video, images, or something that could actually show our product being used in everyday situations. Previously, in order for us to get these types of photos, we'd actually have to have the product in hand, and we would actually have to have either ourselves using it or someone else using it to display the features and benefits of that product. And sometimes that's not always an easy thing to do. There's production involved, there's lighting involved, there's camera angles, there's and then there's the model themselves, right? And just getting all of that right is tough to create ads. But now there's this AI tool that can produce all of that studio film quality with just the creation of the right words, the right prompts. You want to show us some examples of what you found?
Yeah, I'll show you the first scene that I created for this short video that I'm trying to make and put together.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you can just kind of see from
That
there.
sounds great.
Hold on a second. You ready? Are we live? Okay. I can't make it any bigger than what it is, so I apologize in advance for that. I tried to put it in a different window, but I couldn't pull it up. So, so that's it. That's first scene, first clip, 8 seconds. Woman is like walking on a treadmill, not happy, a little bit overweight, and it's going to lead into, hey, you need to join this match class, learn how to power walk, and all that kind of stuff. So, but the last scene is what really screwed it up. I don't want to give it away because I don't know yet if I'm going to release that out into the wild yet or not.
It was that. How did I saw the video, How did it come up with that? Can you at least show us the prompt? Or maybe you could bring up the video, but not get to the part that that could create a little bit of drama.
I can. Hold on one second. Whatever reason, my whole prompt thing is all locked up, so I can't really do anything with that there. This scene, it didn't work, so I had to re-update it. So I made that. So I took a token away, I guess. But oh, sorry. Oops.
Wait a minute. That
Oops.
it was
Uh,
right there.
it was right
You
there.
had to have
Yeah,
look
yeah,
really fast to catch
yeah.
it.
So yeah, so this was it. It was supposed to pull the same code from scene two. It didn't. So it didn't like read. It didn't follow the prompt that was done earlier. Close up, she's pointing at the screen, viewer smiling, and then motions come in like with hand direct supportive, and then there's screen caption, enter your info, save, and then the show notes, um, slow zoom on codes, overlay pulsing register now, um, all that kind of stuff. So
So let me ask, where did you get this prompt from?
Chat GPT.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Chat GPT and I was like, hey, I need a storyboard for this video. I'm using VO3. It's 8-second clips. I need you to write the script out and do the scenes and all that kind of stuff. This is what it's for. It needs to follow the conversion equation, yada yada, like all the typical marketing stuff that I've prompted it before. But I want to use it to generate the prompts so that VO3 can create the video. And like I said, the prompts themselves are pretty sparse. And obviously, like the more that detail you can put in it, the better the video is gonna like be. Um, so, but they didn't even like the actor didn't even speak. So I don't know how to prompt it properly to even get the actor to speak. So I mean, there's this one. Um,
You can do it. Keep up the good work. You can do it. Keep up the good work.
so
And all right. So let me ask you, up there it says Zoom.
yep,
Why does it say Zoom?
because the event is going to be on Zoom. So
Okay.
it's kind of like modeling um, like a Zoom webinar.
Okay, so that was a request.
Well, kind of, sort of. And one of the prompts it probably mentioned Zoom. I didn't pay attention. I just copied and pasted, man. Like I read it, looked good, I copied and pasted it in. Like this was like just done on the fly. Like no thoughts were like this was just brain dumping things in and seeing what came out.
Okay. But now knowing that brain dumping will require a little bit more um you have to be a little bit more careful because it's not unlimited. It's like AI pretty much. It's always on a token basis. And when you start using it too much, they pull away your access.
Yeah.
I think it's done to uh get us addicted.
Well, that and it's very uh resource heavy. So um I mean I probably used 50 gallons of water on those 4 8-second clips, because you got to think of all the processing power needed and to keep everything cool and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's not cheap to run these AI models. It takes massive data centers to run, which isn't that great for the environment. But what are you gonna do about it?
Well, that's why they throttle it back and you have to pay for more access. So it's
Yeah,
not like they're not giving out access, but it comes at a premium.
it does. And I don't know how to get more VO3 access.
It's like we'll give you more access. We'll let you burn down more trees and create a bigger carbon footprint or whatever that is. But it's gonna cost you. You'll just have to pay more. And there it is. There's the gatekeeping right there.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was actually at another AI summit for a little bit today. There's another AI summit by the same person that I attended the AI summit several weeks ago. And this one, AI is changing so fast. So there was some new, there were some new trainings today, and it was all centered around. You want the names of the apps?
Yeah.
All right. 11 Labs. You've probably heard of 11 Labs before.
Mm-hmm. I have.
AI voice generator, AI cloning, AI voice cloning, something that will clone your voice, and it does it pretty well after about 2 minutes of inputting your voice. It learns your voice and learns you. Uh, Let me see here. There was also uh, Pictory. Pictory is an AI online video editor. Um, Kling.ai. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Mm-mm.
There is Ideogram, and what was the other one? Hedra. Have you heard of Hedra?
Nope.
Okay. And then there was also Heygen.
I heard of that.
Yeah. And those were some of the tools. I didn't get to watch. I was kind of passively watching the summit go on, but I know it went live inside of the group, so I'm pretty sure I can go back and watch the replay. And I think I plan to do that, just to see what type of golden nuggets I can uh, get out of that summit, what new stuff I can find, and see what I can start to implement. um this week has been, oh man, I've been doing a lot of research so far this week. It's been a lot of research for it's not a niche that I'm getting into, but I'm working with a creator in a niche, and we are putting together a complete content plan. It's pretty much following my same content creation schedule, 365 days, a mix of content, a mix of educational content, where we're actually going to find these little areas that we can teach in, and then some lifestyle, just showing being out at several events. But we're going to be using some AI too. So I'm looking for a few more tools to help us with the uh, not so much. I think I think AI can be used to help us in all areas of the content creation, from the research, the scripting, the recording, the editing, and also the tracking of the performance of the content that we put out there. So we're exploring some tools for each of those areas of the content creation process. to use AI to kind of uh, super jumpstart, make it super, give us more fresh ideas, and also to help us to create it easier. Man, it's just unbelievable. I think we're going to get to the point where we're going to look back and say, man, remember how life was without AI?
I was like saying, remember how life was without calculators?
Yeah,
So
yeah. Oh, how was life without calculators?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Mm, mm. It will get to the point where it will be, there will be generations that will say, you guys you guys didn't have AI when you were young. How did you survive? Well, yeah, we didn't have a lot. We didn't have computers. We didn't have the internet.
It's crazy.
Almost like we were Fred Flintstone in the Stone Ages. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, I've been uh thinking a lot about the connect events that we're going to try and start putting together here soon. um I'm not sure, I don't think that website has opened up yet, but I think now is the time to start looking at resources and places and things that to bring it all together. I did make a couple of connections, so that's pretty much been my week. Um, and on top of that, got a little bit of sun out there for Memorial Day weekend. Did you?
No, it was cold, rainy, gross all weekend. It's still cold, rainy, and gross. We're in what you call still winter here in Ohio, and construction season's right around the corner. So um, after that, it'll be almost winter, and then winter again. So that's where we're
I'm sorry to hear that.
at. So that's Ohio. So yeah, and then as far as the connect thing goes, like we had our monthly meeting last Sunday of the month, and I
A
presented.
couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was Sunday. So it's not an official Connect event, but it's just our event that we do every month. As it is, we're trying to turn it into an official Connect event. Uh, and I presented, and we went through a couple of customer journeys using digital marketers ChatGPT AI deal that evaluates your customer journey, kind of see where you're at with it and why you're not getting the leads that you want, and figure out the holes in your funnel, and then provide the tips or the instructions to fix it. And so we did uh, two businesses there, and majority of it was follow up. That's really the biggest thing. Is follow up. That's where they were missing out as far as the engagement goes. They had every other piece there, but lacking the follow up once a lead is interested. That's where train fell off the rails. So if you can take note of that, the money is in the follow up. You'll be
It's
good.
always in the follow up.
Yep.
It's always in the follow up. It's in the reminding them. It's in the, you know, yeah, hitting that door one more time. Um, yeah, following up even when even when they don't they don't respond. In the world of marketing, did you notice anything going on in the world of marketing recently? I'm going to tell you what I noticed recently. And it's
Mm,
actually a darn good bit of marketing, too.
No, I really haven't been paying that much attention. I guess I've been
Oh,
trying to post daily, even though I missed last Sunday.
ah,
I really
we're
haven't been paying
keeping
attention to
track.
anything. Yeah, we're keeping track. I missed Sunday. I
Mm.
had something in drafts, and it didn't get out. I thought I'd posted at least something on Facebook, whether it was a video or even like a regular post, but it wasn't. I posted something like late Saturday night, and then Sunday came around, and I was just out with the family and things like that, and drove back from the meeting, and I thought I had it posted, but I guess I didn't. And I went back and looked on Monday. I was like, shh, I didn't post anything.
Well, we'll say 365 days starts from that day forward. You still got a chance. You still got
Can't start over. But
you can't start over, but you can kind of, once we get to next year at this time, you can still push through and keep going. Make it 367 days.
yeah, it'll be 367. So 366, whatever, unless it's a leap year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean it's been. Let's tell you, it's tough. It's harder than you think. Like I had a plan. The plan was to like do a Google video every day, and I have all the prompts and I have the scripts. They're ready to go. It's just like, okay, when am I going to spend that 10 minutes to actually do it? It's like, it's
I
tough.
told you last week.
I can't batch. Like I can't sit and batch.
I told you
I'm
last
too
week.
ADD to sit and batch. Like I just got to do it when the muse hits and I'm ready to go and rock and roll. And I just have not been in that muse in a daily spot to do it, and that's totally my fault. But I can't sit and batch. I just can't do it.
I I know. 365 days. That's a lot of days.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of days. I mean, to 30 days to do it consistently, I don't think the majority of people could do 30 days.
No, but I mean it's just
There's just
publishing
too,
one piece of content. Like it doesn't even have to be a video. Like videos like the top tier content that you can produce because it takes the most amount of mental effort, time, effort, energy, right? Um, Second thing would be a picture. Like this afternoon, I was at Jimmy John's. They got some cool stuff on the wall. I took a couple of pictures of it to use for like later on. But the one thing that I posted lunchtime today, like lunchtime wisdom, right? Saw something cool. I put it up there. It got some traction. The day before that, or maybe even earlier today, was about the crappy ads that Facebook is showing on Marketplace and in Reels, like the pornographic ads, which is absolutely crazy and insane. Um, that they're allowing that type of advertising on Facebook, and so many other people are getting knocked down, taken down for either weight loss help or real estate ads and things like that. Yet Facebook's allowing these porn sites to be advertised on there. So that's additional content. And
see, but do you see what happens when you don't prepare? I think your content loses its impact because you're not doing Google My Business Profile. You're
because it's not
not.
consistent, is what you're saying. Too all over the
It's
place.
it's. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Too all over the place.
if you can tie it back into your business somehow, or if you can keep that, if you can keep the theme, the goal of but when you don't prepare and you do it day by day, it ends up being scattershots, and you end up, yeah, that's what I said. It's plan it out if you have, or at least if you have a plan, because you say you have the prompts.
I do. I mean, I have all the ideas and the prompts ready to go. So to make the scripts,
It's
it's
just
just
that when it comes, I know, because there are times when you just don't feel like it.
Just don't feel like being on camera.
You don't. And in over 365 days, there are times, even when I'm like, okay, I'm putting it off. Okay, I'll put it off. And then it's like, you know, if you don't have something kind of in your back pocket, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for a full 365 days. Like I said, I don't think the majority of people could make 30 days straight, even though it's just, it's just really, picking up your phone, take a picture and hit send. Or even if you do that, then it kind of ends up being scattershot. Just whatever random post you have that day, but it's not really the purpose of really kind of growing your brand, growing your authority, growing your audience, growing your influence with a call to action, or even some tip or something. You even comment down below and let me send you my you have that, you still have that that profits
I still
uh
got profit secrets in the Google Business Guide. Yeah.
profit secrets. Get, have a few call to action so they can comment down there, to get a copy of that, to grow your list, because that's really the goal. Because we want to look back and we want to say, okay, over the first 30 days, how did my reach go? Did my reach increase? Am I getting more engagement? What do my how am I tracking the progress? Um, and am I seeing some growth? Am I, what's the KPI? Uh, you know, new either new people's in your group, or new people signing up for your email address, or even, more calls or something. Because that's what it's for. It's not really for us just to be posting content.
No, I know, 100%. And I probably should. I mean, there's three ways where I could drive people. I mean, I could probably try to drive them to one of my home service business Facebook groups, um, that I've made but don't really do anything in. Um, I really just want them to get the Google Business download. I mean, that's probably what I should be driving them to. Is that should be the call to action? Should be not follow for more, but um, go download. Check link in the bio to go download my guide, um, or at least comment Google, and I'll I'll DM you the guide. But yeah, that has to be the focus because my email list is shit. To be honest with you, and I haven't done anything with it in months. I don't know the last time that I've sent out an email or a newsletter or update or anything like that. Um, and I haven't written a blog post in weeks. And I set a reminder every Monday, every Sunday, 4 o'clock, go write a blog post. And it pops up. I look at it, heavy sigh, and I just don't do it. It's terrible.
You need a fire. You need a fire. You need a boot and a fire. You need a boot on
I know.
fire and just do what we call it. We'll call it uh a McCall Jones kick.
just need to do. I need to do the hard thing, and I am mentally not there to do the hard thing. I want the easy thing right now, and I know I'm not going to get it. I got to do the hard thing, and that's one of the hard things.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you that I'm working behind the scenes right now, and the goal is to put together this new course. Um, and yeah, I the weekend is when I have the time to work on it, and then I will start. And then it always seems that I'll have one thing that just takes longer than expected. I'll say I'm gonna sit down, do this in a half hour, and then it's like an hour later, I'm still there doing it. So it's kind of put it back, especially after we came from Funnel Hacking Live, had these, I wanted to have that presentation. I wanted to have that presentation set up. Remember, what was it? Level 10 offer, one-to-many presentation. And I still don't have that together yet. I don't have it together. I've got the frameworks for it, but there's just so many other things that have come up and popped up, and meetings here and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I set a hard date to have my deal done, and I've blown past that by weeks. And the first line of the webinar hasn't even been made, and I have it saved in funnel scripts. Like at least the files saved in funnel scripts. I can go back into it and like do it. But yeah, it's hard. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. I don't know how people do it, and I don't know how they do it that fast. Maybe they're at a different state, different mental state, not ADD, not feel like they're starting over every single time that they try to do something, and that's it, and distracted by all the shiny objects that just pop up, like VO3 just popped up, says shiny. Good thing I'm banned for a week from it for a week.
Well, if you let Mosey describe what's happening or what he does, have you ever heard him talk about his routine, about how he erases all distractions?
Yeah, he's in a closet, and I don't know if he just turns his phone off or doesn't even bring it in the room. Headphones, no strip, nicotine patches, cup of coffee, and just sets a timer and gets to work. It's crazy. I don't know. I just don't have the. I don't have the mental. I wouldn't say the mental fortitude, but the ability to sit. I get bored very easily doing the same thing over and over again. That's why I didn't make it in the chemical field, because I was just testing salt water like every night. Same product coming across the bench, same tests, same results, same procedures, same data. Like,
But
is
that,
is like,
and they say that's where you make the money, is in the monotony.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's in
sure,
doing that same thing over and over and over and over and
yeah,
over and over and over again.
that's a good tag. The money's in the monotony, but God, the monotony sucks. And I'm not a monotonous person. Like, I have to have change. Like, I have to be doing something new. That's why I love selling cars so much, to be honest with you. Because there's always a new person. It was the same process, right? You know, greet the customer, qualify the customer, demonstrate the vehicle, present the numbers, close the deal, put them in financing, get the card cleaned up. Like, all that was monotonous. What was different is the fact that you were talking to different people, different walks of life, learning new things, presenting different vehicles, and and seeing the different levels of excitement for what it is. Like, I've dealt with miserable bastards to like the most grateful people in the world for having me take care of them. In fact, I got a phone call the other day from a guy out in California that I sold a Mustang GT350 from, and like, he says to this day he still talks about me as being the best sales guy ever, and how easy it was to buy this car and get it shipped all the way across country during COVID. So, like, I missed that part, but I hated the other parts of the grind of, the waiting and all that kind of stuff, and the calling and the following up, and that kind of monotony sucked. But yeah, it's like, certain kind of monotony is good, and there's other kind of monotony that you just want to take a long walk off a short cliff.
I am going to have fun with this content creation.
I need to find a way to make it fun too. I totally get that.
Exploring, it's not the same. It's not the same. Okay, so I've got this process. But in this process, it really just more about the structure. So it's really just more about the structure. What do you want to do? What's the first thing? The hook. And then the hook, just take the hook and just remember how we, we were in our little content creation boot camp. And one thing that Eric said was that every one of your processes has 3 steps to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you take that one step and you break that down into 3 steps. And then you take each of those 3 steps and you break those down into 3 steps, and it becomes this tree. So the hook, what type of hooks are there? You've got, and I'm just really starting to experiment with all these different hooks, which is the first thing that gets someone attention. Authority hooks, negative viral hooks. You have visual hooks, with storytelling hooks. What else? Us versus them hooks. So not just the content. So you could take one idea and use 3 or 4 different hooks, and that's a small number of hooks, but 3 or 4 different hooks, and approach the same message a different way. You can come at the same message a different way. And when you look at examples of how other creators are doing it, you just try to kind of see if you can take what they're talking about and apply it to your niche.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like I did on one video when I did my little funnel hacker. There are 5 shirts that every funnel hacker must have. And I took that from a viral clip that I had saw online. You seen that viral clip
Mm-hmm.
with the suits? And I
Mm-hmm.
said, how can I turn this into and make this, use the same idea, but use it in a different way. So that's what I've been working on, doing some researching now. I'm doing some scripting. So with 365 days, you've got to get better.
Yeah, I mean the pacing and things like that will definitely get better. My first couple videos were way too fast, then started to slow them down a little bit, and I thought they were getting better. So I just got to keep doing it. Just keep hitting play. It says go live on the back of my phone, and it's a reminder every day. Um, and you can read it either go live or go live. Either way. You know, that's the mantra, the motto you got to have.
That's it. That's it. Go live. Go live.
Go live or go live. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Um, yeah, about the marketing that's been going on over this past week. Or do you follow Marley Jacks?
Yes.
Have you seen her content lately?
No.
You haven't seen it.
I mean, other than the fact that I know that everything's a funnel and she's selling tickets to her wedding.
That's
Uh,
it.
I mean, so I know that, but I haven't really been paying attention that closely. I just know that she's selling tickets to her wedding, and it's going to be a 3-day event. And along with the wedding, it's actually going to be like a marketing mastermind or marketing, uh, whatever summit, whatever the heck you want to call it. And at the end of it, I think is the wedding.
What she called it was a 3-day content filled wedding festival. I'm telling you, well, at least whoever's writing her content is really doing an amazing job. In my opinion, she is killing it right now with that whole wedding thing. and she is not only, this is what I find really super this is what I find really interesting about her marketing. She is she is attempting to change the minds of an entire industry.
Mm-hmm.
She's going against the grain. Um, and and I think she's good because I think she knows it's about her messaging. And I saw her do an interview, and she started talking about how yeah, she's charging to go to her wedding, and how controversial is that, and how we have always, and there'll be some people that will say, oh, it's such a sacred thing, how could you do that on your wedding day? But her messaging is, it wasn't normal for us to have Airbnbs or stay in complete strangers' homes, or to get in complete strangers' cars like Uber. At one point, that was also unheard of and went against the grain. Now she is charging tickets for her wedding. You want to go, Brandon?
$200 plus plane ticket plus room. I don't know. When is it?
Who said $200?
I thought that's what she was selling them for.
$57.
Shut up. Get out of here.
You don't even know.
I swore I saw like $200 somewhere.
Maybe you saw the VIP.
Maybe.
$57. Hey, just go to one of her posts. But it seems to me, you know what? She's doing an email sequence by video. She is doing, and it sounds so much to me like the same 6 email welcome series that Yara Golden did when her subscriber reviver, because I remember, because I actually transcribed that entire email sequence, and she spoke it out too. But she has got some excellent writers on her team right now, because the language that she's using and the way she is marketing it's A1, top notch. It's top level. She's talking about day one. She did day one of her wedding. She did day two of her wedding, and she is creating excitement about it. And it's all in the way she's communicating. It's all in her, the way it's all in her messaging, and she's doing a great job. And it's making me actually want to go. But I would go to find a date. And I would go, and you know who wants to go too, I think?
Who's that?
Your buddy out there in Ohio.
Who?
Your single buddy out there.
I don't know who that is.
He
John
was
Wheeler?
in Vegas.
John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Wheeler. Was he there with you on Sunday?
Yeah, it's his apartment complex where we host it. So his complex is nice. It has two clubhouses, so to speak. One's a theater, and then one's like a clubhouse with like bowling and golden tea and like a Pac-Man or Galaga video game and computers and pool table and all that kind of stuff in it. So it's nice. Then a bar area you can put a keg in and all that kind of stuff. Um, and then the movie theater, you can hook up a laptop and do a presentation or whatever, which is nice. But no, I didn't know that he wanted to go. I'm actually looking at the site now, but $997 for VIP and $57 for the wedding.
but wait a minute. But one thing that's what I told you, $57. Is that just the wedding or is that the whole 3 days?
Nope, you get the you just go to the wedding on Friday. So ceremony, dinner, dancing, and surprises.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Boise, Idaho.
Let's go. What date? What date?
August 1st. It's a Friday.
All right. Okay. I wasn't sure. I think I'm gonna grab a ticket.
And then so the $9.97 though gets you rehearsal dinner the day before, wedding celebration, biohacking brunch and recovery lounge on August 2nd, cold plunges, high performance hacks, and sessions with top health performance experts, VIP brand features. So your brand profile will be spotlighted in both our printed and digital wedding programs. Priority reserved seating, VIP dinner tables, and a surprise or two because, of course, your vows and VIP, we got extra magic planned. So I don't know, 2 tickets for $9.97. I mean, I think that's a pretty good deal.
2 tickets?
2 tickets.
I think now it's just the curiosity factor. It's just the curiosity factor. And not only that, but it could be a little bit of FOMO too. Cause I think there's gonna be some people that show up there.
Well, of course, Russell and them's going to be there. Like they're like best buds. Like he won't have to pay, but you know,
That's all they'd have to do is get Russell to say that I'm going, and then it's like,
he'll be there.
you know what I asked her? You want to know what I asked her?
What'd you ask?
Oh, if you go to her video number 2, go to her profile, find video number 2, and then look in the comments because I'm pretty sure I think she's probably on day 6 right now.
Yeah,
So
she's on day 6.
yeah, she's on day 6. Go back to day 2, look in the comments, and you'll see what I asked her. And she responded too. She responded to me twice.
I don't see your comment. I'm on paid for weddings. Are you on on her Marley Jacks deal?
Yeah.
All right. How you spell her name?
Day 5, day 4, day 3. No, it's day 2 where her hair was looking crazy. Yeah. You don't see my comment there?
No, I don't see any comments. I'm on my computer, but there's only 1, 2. Nope.
Oh, you don't see it? You don't see it? Hold on. Hold on. All right, yeah, we've been on here for an hour. We've been over an hour. We're just going right now.
Yeah.
Hold
Nope, I
on.
don't see it. There's only 10 comments that I see on there. 16. Sure it wasn't day.
No, it was day 2. Day 2 of selling tickets to our wedding.
Well, sorry, I don't see it. What was a comment? And then we can close on that.
Okay, I'll read the comment here, and that's what we'll leave on. All right. So my comment, which, by the way, it is there. You see it right there?
Yeah.
All right. You see what that says?
Yeah, referral link. Got it. Yep.
What was that about a referral link? And you see that she responded?
I saw it, but I can't read it, man.
Yeah, because it wasn't there. I didn't have it. Here's what she said. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me get it focused.
I see it.
You see it?
Yeah. You can be an affiliate for her wedding and sell a whole bunch of tickets. Dude, like, she can't have that many people going to her wedding.
Guess what I got in my DMs?
Oh, you got a referral link? Oh, good. Go sell some tickets to her wedding.
Hey, shoot, I wouldn't mind having her on.
Yeah, she wants to come on the show. You can invite her on the show.
Did I get a referral link? You want a ticket?
Dude, I'm not going to a wedding out in Boise, man.
Hey, it's more than a wedding. It's an event.
It
It's
is
a
an event.
3-day content-filled wedding festival.
But it's only one day if you only buy the 57 deal. You got to buy the 997 for the full day. And one, I don't have any vacation hours. And two, I'm broke right now.
Yeah, $57 is just the wedding. That's not even the reception.
It is. It's the ceremony. It's the dinner. And yeah.
I think if they pull that off, man, I think that could be a model going forward for weddings. I think that's just my opinion. Um, it's just my opinion. But I think that when you think about weddings and how much of an industry that it has been and how much money is made in that industry, and they don't like to be bothered, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, this is tradition, but I think it could be time for a shakeup in that industry.
I mean, it could be if you have I wouldn't say something to sell, but something to contribute to make it worthwhile in an event, then sure, sell tickets to it and make it an event. But if you're just two average people going through life and
Well,
you're getting married. Like, I mean, what can you contribute to the
well,
future success of your guests?
I think that's the opportunity right there. So think about how much it costs the bride and groom per plate per person.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got married. It was like $15,000 for my wedding for 100 people. So
Exactly. And that's when you take that. So if you were to instead of a gift, which is going to cost you 50, 60, $80 in lieu of a gift, hey, you can pay to come to our wedding, and that's going to contribute to our costs. So the bride and groom doesn't, start off in this humongous debt. And not only that, but if you can find some 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 things like she's done, like she found some people that'll come in and make it a full 3-day thing. Maybe some people might pay to actually in lieu of a gift, because you're going to spend money on a gift anyway, or at least you should. So hey, and if we could say, you know what, I don't need another set of curtains, or I don't need another set of blinds, or I don't need another toaster. Give me the money. And not only that, but we can make it an experience. I think that it could be something. I think it could be something.
hey, I'm not knocking the hustle at all. I mean, I love the concept and the idea behind it. I think the cash that we ended up getting from our wedding maybe covered a quarter of it.
Yeah,
For the people that did come, and the rest of it were kind of gifts and things like that. Um,
because you go into serious debt, dude.
yeah, and it took, I'd say, about a year to get it paid off, paid down. Um, so if I were to do it all over again, elope and spend the money on a freaking European cruise vacation. Like
And
that's
she's got a $997 offer. How many of those do you need to pay for a $10,000 wedding? 15?
10,
Hmm?
15 people. Yeah. But you gotta know it also depends, dude. So you gotta think of the
And that's a
what
couple. $997 a couple.
yeah, so you gotta factor in overall costs. I mean, I'm sure their wedding isn't gonna be cheap, and they're not going to skimp out on that kind of stuff. These folks are millionaires. At least on paper. I don't know what their net worth is. So anyway, the yeah, it sounds interesting. Um I wouldn't say it's a no, but it's definitely not a yes right now. I had to
All
figure out a
right,
way.
I'll get the tickets and you just decide later.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't
go
know.
go go ahead and buy the 997, and I'll let you know if I can make it. If not, find a date.
I don't know. I asked her a question on day number 1 too. If you still have her up? And
Mm,
that's what we're going to end on. I'm going to show you my question to her on day 1. All right. I've been all over her. I've been all over her.
the
All right.
browser doesn't show any comments, so I don't know. I'm
All right.
following her, but it doesn't show any comments.
All right. You want to see my question?
Sure. Well, there's single ladies there. After you show up, Mark, they'll all be single. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
They'll all
I
be.
blocked off the answer. If you want to know the answer, you'll have to go to the post. You have to get unblocked on your whole computer and then go see the answer. Because I got several replies to that comment.
All right. Well, have fun in Boise. You might see me there. Who knows?
With that being said, that's going to wrap it up for tonight's episode of Pitch Practice, the show. If you're still with us, we've been going for an hour and 13 minutes, but maybe you are still with us. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again next week. Same time, same channel.